I got some more fragrance samples and I know y'all enjoy these videos, and ooh, I got some thoughts and some slight comparisons. Let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Dee Marie here. Yes, I got some more fragrance samples in. We have 4 scents to talk about. We have a fragrance from Maison Francis Kurkdjian John. Yes, Grand Soir is one of them. We have Amouage Crimson Rocks. We have Zera Cruise, there's Sir number 2. And then we also have Zera Torino number 21. These are very talked about. Some of y'all have asked me about them, and some of these are just generally popular. So yeah, we got some thoughts to talk about these fragrances. I've been testing them for a while on paper and on skin, so it's gonna be a good time. So as always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. I'm feeling red, so I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is Royal Red. That is what I'm wearing. Let me know what you think, and as always, everything I discussed will be in the description box below, so you don't have to look for it. Next up, fragrance of the day is from Byredo, and it is Byredo's Mojave Ghost, you all. That is what I'm enjoying. Full dedicated review should be up, or it's coming soon on this one. Not quite sure where to fall in the lineup, but yeah, it's coming soon, y'all. Byredo Mojave Ghost. So all right, we got some more fragrance samples in. As always, I got these from Twisted Lily because they have a lot of niche samples, so definitely check them out for that. And yes, I do have a code, but let's get on into it. First one. This one is very, very talked about. This one is very popular. This is very hyped, and it always becomes hyped again around the winter time, in my opinion. That's what I've noticed. And you all, we have MFK's Grand Soir. Yes, Grand Soir. I've smelled this fragrance a million times, but ain't nothing like having an actual sample of it to really see how we feel about it. Because it's been a topsy-turvy feeling about this scent. At one point when I smelled this fragrance, particularly in the summertime, you all, Grand Soir was giving me ashtray and it was giving me cigar, and I was like, no. But then I smelled it in the wintertime, and now I'm like, okay, I like this. But as always, let's talk about the notes of Grand Soir. We have amber, we have vanilla, we have benzoin, we have tonka bean, we have labdanum, and we have lavender in here. Wore it on skin as well as been testing on paper too. And I couldn't quite figure out what it was about this scent, but I do like it, y'all. It's because it's an amber scent, and I've come to realize I like amber fragrances. It's an amber vanilla is what this is, and I enjoy it. But something in this scent was keeping me from being like, oh, I need a full bottle immediately. Go ahead and buy it. Well, have you just go and get you one, right? Then I said, wait a minute. I like this scent, and I like this scent for a reason. It's because it reminds me of not one, but 2 other fragrances that are already in my collection. And I'm gonna show you all what those 2 fragrances are. The first fragrance that MFK's Grand Soir reminds me of, you all, it smells very similar. Of course, there are nuances to this beauty right here. And this is Amouage's Material. This is also a very amber vanilla type of scent. And so that I wasn't crazy, I did look up the notes and whatnot of Amouage's Material. And yes, there is vanilla in here. There's also benzoin in here too. And there's labdanum and there's tonka bean in this scent. Of course, there's a lot of other notes as well, because that's how Amouage does theirs. Yeah, I said, okay, I'm not crazy. So they do have a lot of the similar same notes going on. So that's why, to me, if you have Amouage's Material, you kind of don't need Grand Soir, in my opinion. And yeah, but of course, you got to pick which one you like more, but they are extremely similar. I just want to say that. So the other fragrance that was very similar to me, I was like, this smells like something else too, not just Amouage, y'all. I was like, what else? So then I thought about it, went in my collection, and it stood out like a sore thumb. It also reminds me of Bond No. 9's New Harlem. Yes, hear me out, hear me out. Bond No. 9's New Harlem. So I smelled this fragrance again, and I was like, yeah, similar. Not the same, but very similar. So I revisited the notes for Bond No. 9's New Harlem as well, y'all. So there's lavender in New Harlem. There's amber, vanilla, and tonka bean in here too. So again, similar notes. I'm not crazy. Of course, there's the other notes that give it its own nuances. But yes, so for me, that's why I like Grand Soir. I do like it, but it's because it's similar to fragrances that I already have full bottles of, you know? So for that reason, Grand Soir, I do like the DNA, but do I need a full bottle of it? That is the question. Right now, I don't know. Yes, kind of, sort of, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If I end up with it, it's because I'm a collector, and I'll say that. So I do like the scent. So if you're wondering what the takeaway is, yes, I do like Grand Soir. I do think it's perfectly unisex. I think women can wear it. I know some women say it smells masculine on them. I can see that because in the summertime, it smelled masculine to me, but in the wintertime, it smells more so like this sweet amber vanilla, and it definitely comes out more so on the skin. So Grand Soir, I do like it. It is a yes, but again, just check your collection first, just in case you have something that might already smell like it. That's the takeaway. Mason Francis Kurkdjian's Grand Soir. Okay, y'all, so staying within the Amouage realm, since that was brought up, the next fragrance I sampled was Amouage's Crimson Rocks, you all, which a few of y'all have asked me how I feel about this one. I've also seen how Crimson Rocks has been kind of circulating here in the fragrance community, so I want to get my nose on it. So let's talk about Crimson Rocks. So Crimson Rocks has top notes of pink pepper, there's cinnamon bark, there's heart notes of rose essential, rose ultimate, honey, and then we have base notes of oak wood, cedar wood, atlas oil, vetiver. So I'm like, okay, the notes are kind of like all over the place. Okay, we got pepperiness, we got rose, we got some honey, we got some woodiness. So I quite don't know what we're gonna get, but because of the fact there's a honey note in here, y'all know I love a good honey note. That's why I was willing to, you know, play in this one, right? So the thing with the scent, that pepper note is definitely pronounced. I smell the cinnamon pepperiness, and it definitely tinges my nose. And y'all know me, I'm not the biggest fan of a whole lot of pepper. So I'm like, ooh, I'm not digging the opening. However, as I wore this fragrance, the middle came out over time, and I got more of that honey and the rose, which now the middle I enjoy. Now, if the middle had been the top, I would say absolutely without a doubt, full size bottle, full bottle me worthy of Crimson Rocks, right, y'all? But it's just still a lot going on in this scent, and it gives me pause. So Crimson Rocks, I'm very glad that I sampled it first and then just, you know, blind buy it, because I enjoy Amouage and I enjoy their perfumery style. This one, I do recognize the craft of this scent, but again, that pepperiness and that cinnamon, it's a lot. I feel like as soon as there's a slightly warm day, this will overwhelm my nose. It has to be like dead of winter. It has to be ice outside in order for me to be able to wear this scent. And I think I'm like, I live in the South again, y'all. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm not really gonna have that many days that require something like a Crimson Rocks that I could actually get away with it and enjoy it. So for that reason, Crimson Rocks, it's a no, but I'm still gonna hold on to my sample, because as y'all know, my opinions do change from time to time, and I do revisit fragrances months later, and you know, I will give y'all an update, but for right now, I can't do it. Crimson Rocks from Amouage is a no. So now we're gonna go over to the House of Zera, you all, and this is one I have really been wanting to sample, because this one got a lot of hype in the summertime, and I am talking about Zera's Cruz del Sur number 2. There is a Cruz del Sur number 1, but it's number 2 that gets all the talk and the buzz. So that's the one I want to smell, so I got a sample of it. And here we are right here. Yes, official sample. And let me tell you what I thought about this. So let's get into the notes first off of Cruz del Sur number 2. We have top notes of, what's this? We have pineapple, mango, and apple blossom. Then we have mid notes of green leaves, floral bouquet, and then we have musk, cedarwood, and vetiver, you all. This is a tropical, juicy, definitely heavy on the pineapple and mango type of scent. And it's almost kind of like milky or lactonic, to use the proper term. This is interesting. And let me tell you something. This immediately made me go, ooh, do I need a bottle of this for my honeymoon? I'm digging it. And to say this, I think, in my opinion, Cruz del Sur, because it's a sweet, fruity scent, I think this is absolutely more so on the feminine side. I just gotta say that. This is, to me, this is a made for a woman. For sure made for a woman. This is giving me vacation date night. Again, like I said, this is giving me, I'm gonna need it for my honeymoon. And bonus, I did test this around the head elf, and I let him smell it on me, and he was like, nah, I really like that. So yeah, it passed the date night bait test for that reason. He loves it. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bottle of this by June. I'm gonna need a bottle of Cruz del Sur number 2. Yep. This is nice and it's blended so well, and I actually enjoy it more on the skin than I do paper. So this is one that brought me a lot of joy. So now granted, it's February when I'm filming this, but I can tell when it gets warmer, that's when this thing is gonna open up even more. And yeah, I'm gonna need a full bottle of it, y'all, for sure. So Zerjoff's Cruz del Sur #2, I think it's absolutely worth the hype and it's 100% full bottle worthy. I want it for the summertime, yes. So I need a full bottle of this. So now, this last Zerjoff, this one was not on my radar at all, but I've seen that it's very well loved amongst the men in particular. I'm like, okay, and it has like its own mini collection. And this is Zerjoff's Torino #21. So this also has its own collection. I saw there's a Torino #22, there's a Torino #23 now. But I noticed 21 is very well loved again by the men. It's supposed to be based around a tennis match, right? So I'm like, okay, so I think tennis, I think clean, probably more so on the fresh side. And boy, was I right. So for Zerjoff Torino #21, here is the official sample so y'all can see it, which I do enjoy it. And we have notes of mint, lemon, thyme, and basil. Then we have mint notes of jasmine, rosemary, and blackcurrant, and lavender. Then we have base of musk and verbena. So like I expected, fresh, bright, and let me tell you something. Wow. This is made for a hot summer day. So I totally understand how this is made for somebody that's playing tennis, for sure. That is what this is giving me. And immediately, the smell this takes me back to is Irish Spring soap, particularly the green bar. That's what this smells like. It takes me back to childhood because I know my dad would always have some. That's what this smells like, Irish Spring soap, and I'm here for it. And I get the basil and the lemon, and I smell the mint in here. It's so refreshing of a fragrance. Again, this is made for a hot summer day, and because I live somewhere where it gets very hot in the summertime, oh, I'm all over this, yes. This is nice, and in my opinion, this one is truly unisex. Like I said, I know the men talk about it a lot, but no, women can wear this scent too because it just smells very fresh and clean. That is what it is. And so to me, fresh and clean scents are genderless and unisex in my opinion, because everybody wants to smell fresh and clean. I don't care who you are. So yeah. I see where Torino 21 is hyped up, and now in fact I'm curious about the other Torinos. Yeah, I gotta get my nose on Torino 22 and Torino 23 because I've seen that the ladies tend to like Torino #22. So I have to get a sample of that and report back on that one. But all in all, Torino #21 for the dead of summer. I'm talking like July. I want a full bottle of this. Yes, Torino 21 is absolutely worth the hype, and I think it's amazing. So yes, full bottle me now. Yes. So all right, everyone, that wraps up this edition of fragrances I'm currently sampling. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about my comparisons concerning Grand Soir? And what do you think about my thoughts of the other fragrances? As you all can see, it's very much up and down, yes and no. That's how I'm enjoying this fragrance sampling series. As y'all see, yeah, I don't love everything, or I have paused for different reasons for certain scents. So as always, let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, what are your thoughts on these fragrances? And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.